All right, guys, welcome back to another Victoria Events with Caleb Shaw. We are in the Chick-fil-A studios. It is Monday, February 27th. The month of February is already almost gone. It's going to be 2024 here pretty soon, and so we're just moving right along. But for those who don't know you, welcome our first guest here. Please tell them who you are and who you are here with, young lady.
My name is Kelsey Wilson. I'm the general manager at Outlaw Pass. And
Outlaw Pass is one of those cool things that just keep us evolving and getting better out here. I know we did an episode of Meet Victoria on you guys, shoot, at least 2+ years ago, and you all don't even look like the same place anymore. You have new attractions, new features, new all that. But say I was somebody that just got here and don't know you guys or why you're here or any of that kind of stuff. Give me the elevator speech or the 30,000 version of who you are and what you guys have out there.
Gotcha. So Outlaw Pass is a family fun center. There's something for all ages. We have a lot of grandparents that bring the grandkids, tons of birthday parties. We've seen private events. We do corporate events, Christmas parties, field trips. At the end of the year, I have a bunch of schools coming asking for gift cards for, you know, perfect attendance or whatever award it is. We have a really great arcade. So you've got inside. We've got a ton of stuff outside that we're just expanding like crazy. Snack bar. Love all my polite employees. So
there are good crew out there that you guys have. Yes. They were always, every time I've stopped by there, everybody's been just over the top nice, kind, very, very helpful. And, you know, I thought I would be a little bit better when because we did some office functions out there, and I thought I was just going to show up and outrace all my crew and all that. And no, they beat me. And then so I was like, you know what? Let's go play golf. I'm going to just whoop everybody at golf. I did not. And
there's a couple secrets.
You know what? We'll talk off camera. And, you know, whatever, I'll make some friendly wagers with people. And whatever we win, we can do it together. You teach me all the little, like, is it like some of those arcade games where there's like a secret?
There definitely is.
Outstanding. Okay, we definitely need to talk then, you know. And so, but all that said, spring break is coming up. And spring break, I know one of the biggest things I always hear from people is there's nothing to do in Victoria. What are we going to do on spring break? Well, there is something to do, and spring break is really when you guys like to shine and show off who you are and all that. So what do you guys, spring break is March 10th through the 19th. What all do you have going out there, and why should I stop by and check it out?
Okay, so tons of things. First of all, March 10th, the kids are going to get out of school early, so we have extended hours. And that's actually going to be our 7th anniversary, so there will be a special for that. All of that information can be found on our website or our social media pages. We do Facebook and Instagram. And then we are usually closed on Mondays and Tuesdays, but because it's spring break, we're going to keep the party rolling. We will be open those 2 days, and we will have extended hours. And then a couple new things for Outlaw Pass. We are adding a new game in the arcade. I can't wait. It's going to be a lot of fun. It's going to be one of our big ticket items, meaning like it'll be a really cool, big fun prize.
Yes. Okay. You had me a big fun prize.
Yeah.
Go on.
We are updating one of our attractions outside. I'm not going to tell you which one yet. You're going to have to come. Yep.
Fair enough.
And we do have 2 brand new attractions coming. There will be more for your littler kids. Big kids can ride it too. I know a lot of people bringing toddlers worry about them having things to do. We've fixed that.
Outstanding.
And there will be a couple new specials for them.
Great.
So.
Well, I'm the last time I came there with the show, I did not have a toddler, and now I do, and so this is perfect. You guys have evolved, and I've evolved, and we're moving on. That's awesome. Well, and I want to stress again, when we shot the episode out there, and then I took my office out there, it was a great time. It got us outside, it got us doing stuff, and then when we got too hot because we were running around like children and having a ton of fun, we went inside and enjoyed the air conditioning, and we played each other at the arcade games, and I got whooped at the basketball game, and then I tried to beat him in the car game, and I got whooped at that, but it was a ton of fun, and then I think we even ate a ton of pizza too. Because I think I kept hitting up the snack bar because I was hungry.
The pizza's pretty good.
Yes, and it was. And I was like, I was supposed to just eat one slice, and then it just turned into a whole pizza.
Like
yeah, so, but it was outstanding. And so I wanted to get you guys on here to talk about that. Is there anything that I'm forgetting to tell people? And if they've driven by and just never decided to stop, what should I tell them? Why do they need to?
Well, I mean, for one, it's a lot of fun. You definitely need to stop by. And we do, like I said, we have a lot of specials. We have a lot of bundles. If you have a big family coming out, you might be worried about money. we can definitely help you. We train our girls to give you the best deal for the most fun.
Outstanding.
So.
And just to clarify, I can also call and set up private things like, hey, I want to bring my office or things like that, correct?
So, okay, birthday parties you can actually book online. It'll show you all the dates and times available. Okay. So that'll save you some time. But yes, of course, if you have any questions about a group event, private parties, office outings, anything like that, give me a call. I'm your party girl, so we can figure it out.
Outstanding. Well, thank you so much. And again, Outlaw Pass has always supported Meet Victoria and stuff, and so we definitely want to return the favor and be in your corner because we appreciate you guys bringing something to do to Victoria and having a fun place to go and hang out and do stuff and be competitive in a fun way and yeah, it's just awesome. And so thank you so much for that. We appreciate you. Guys, let's take a quick break from our sponsors and we'll be right back. I love the taste of the holidays, and when I'm in the mood for a warm-up, I order a cup full of cozy chicken tortilla soup. It's hearty, spicy, and creamy. These holiday menu items are only available for a limited time. Good thing I already ordered mine on my Chick-fil-A app through team member delivery.
What's up, guys? John from the Chopping Block. Today I'm going to go over how to air fry a steak. Steak from the Chopping Block. Got a prime Denver. Tops to be smoking. Get your air fryer. Set it to 450. Air fry. Gonna make it a meal. Throw in a couple bourbon sugar sweet potatoes. Gonna go about 5 minutes. Give it a flip. Give it the flippy flip. Ding, fries it done. Ding, fries it done. That's how you air fry a steak.
Awesome. Looks like my Chick-fil-A delivery has arrived. Guys, I'm gonna dig into this, but don't forget this is only available for a limited time, so get yours ordered today. All right, guys, we are back with our next guest, and you know, one of the things that I found out here recently is that life happens real fast and we're not as invincible as we think we are, and life can hit real hard sometime. And I think one of the strengths in the community is coming together and taking care of each other. And I noticed that in our realtor community that there's another realtor with their family was in need, and whether she was a realtor or anything else, we need to stick together as a community, and that's what's important. And so, Mom, if you wouldn't mind, would you please introduce yourself and your husband as well?
Yes, I'm Leticia Popp, and this is my husband. They call him Puppet, Leonard Popp.
And you are just an amazing realtor over at Cornerstone Properties, and we appreciate what you do in town. You work really hard to help people find and sell their dream homes, and thank you for doing that. But right now we are here because your family is in need, and life has hit you guys, and it's time to hit back, and we wanted to do what we could to support you. So if you wouldn't mind, I know you guys have for Puppet a medical benefit coming up this Sunday,
yes.
And we'll get into all the details on that, but can you tell me a little bit about what's going on and kind of what brought us here and why, unfortunately, you know, we're having to do this, and that way we can get to how we can best support you and back you?
Sure. 2018, I was diagnosed with renal clear cell carcinoma, which is, in terms, the best cancer you can get. It's a slow-growing kidney cancer. Well, fast forward, it decides to come back, metastasized. I am currently stage 4 renal clear cell carcinoma, my pancreas, and my 13th rib on my left-hand side. We just got through with radiation treatments to my left humerus, which broke the day after Christmas from a tumor that was just unseen. Where we're at right now is kind of fighting for life. None of us know if we're going to get out of it alive. We know it's coming to an end all the time. Just some of us are getting rushed. It's not something that we can go, it's terminal, it's fightable. We have plans in store. We just haven't worked. I haven't functioned. I'm much like everybody else, that realtors, self-proprietors, that you pay for your own insurance, you create your own income for your family. I haven't worked in 9 weeks. I'm usually on the opposite side of this. I'm usually the one giving. We've done it with Primal Instinct since I've opened the doors, from t-ball teams, softball teams, soccer teams, to countless medical benefits, funeral expenses. My band has played with several benefits just to defray medical costs or take care of someone's loved one that didn't have the ability to do so, or veterans that didn't have money to pay for Thanksgiving or Christmas gifts. We've done all that. It's a humbling experience being on this side of the table going, I need help. And it's not something as a man that I know how to do. I kind of sit back and go, I'm the head of the household. I have to provide. You know it. You've been there.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
To sit back and go, I can't do it anymore. I need some help. And then we've had some wonderful people that reached out. Carlos Salas, Pete Pena. Carlos is the owner of Dodge City. He's like, drop your humility, let us help. Him and Pete have created this benefit for me. And quite frankly, we're overwhelmed and overjoyed for people like yourself, people in the community that have came out and supported and have donated and have given and said, we're here to help. I never knew that many people cared to help somebody that they didn't know personally. It's very amazing to see.
Yeah.
Well, you know, I as I get a little older in life, I realize that, you know, one, how precious and fragile life is in its own, and we're really all we got, you know, and I'm one of these that I don't like being dependent on government or, you know, and it's like you said, I'm the head of my household, and it's me, and it's often hard as men and leaders of our home to accept that and humble ourselves that we need help, you know, and then, you know, you have your wife, I have my wife, we have these amazing figures and friends in our world that are willing to help us and are willing to step forward, and oftentimes the hardest first step is us, and realizing like we can accept this help and we can take that step forward, and then if you're anything like me, the next step is the humility and just the, oh my God, all these people are helping me, and it just really kind of knocks you on your rear end, and despite how bad everything is, you're like, there's still a lot of love here, and there's still a lot of people that want to see me succeed and move forward, and you know, we're at rival real estate companies here, you know, we should be fighting and face palming at each other, and there's no way we should be helping each other, and you know, but I would say just the opposite, you know.
We're actually neighbors.
And so, yeah, and that, you know, and that's the real way to look at it. You know, we're neighbors and we have a job and we're all here for each other. And I think that one of the things that I've just, you know, if you watch the show at all, you'll hear me saying it, as I've seen over the years, it seems like Victoria was going like this for a long time. And now it kind of seems like we're going like this. And a lot of the small businesses, a lot of just the people are just saying, hey, wait, we're in this together. We're a community. And it sounds like you guys have a lot of great friends in your lives and a lot of people that care about you and want to see you succeed. And that's awesome that you guys had this. And I know Carlos over there at Dodge City, he's been doing a great job. He's helping you. He's trying to help comedians in town. He's trying to help all these people. And it's the helping, it's the serving, it's the giving, and I just think it's amazing. And so with this deal you guys have coming up this Sunday, your medical benefit, again, this is at Dodge City from 12 to, well, it starts at 12 to 2, and then I see music 3 p.m. until whatever. So let's talk a little bit about this event. What do you guys have going? Okay,
again, we didn't spearhead it. Carlos and Pete took care of everything. They created, with the Armadillo Cafe, the food that's going to be presented, you know, the meals. And if you buy a meal, you also get into the event of music. And I have been playing music here since I arrived in Victoria in 1995. And we have wonderful, wonderful entertainers that came along and said, hey, we want to help you out. Jerry James Band, the Rick Evans Band, my band, Texas T, which I won't be playing with, but the guys are going to be there supporting me. And then Texas 361. Then there was other bands like Velvet Drive, the Texas Continentals. Everybody was kind of like trying to come in and give a hand. So if you buy a ticket for a meal, you also get to come back and see all these bands, which anywhere you go, you're paying $5 to $10 to see these guys. You can see them for free. Then there's also live auction. There's silent auction. We have a couple of amazing things like I'll let the cat out of the bag. We have a signed and autographed Bailey Zappi jersey and 2 rookie cards that Bailey came in and said, hey, I want to help you out. Him and his family are wonderful friends of ours. So those items are going to be there. And anybody wants a little bit of Victoria history, there you go. Absolutely. I mean, we have a young man that's in the NFL living his dream.
Yep.
And he was nice enough to take part of his dream and give it to me to help me.
The community supported him, and now he's turned around and supporting the community.
100%
Oh, and also the bake sale. Don't forget our bake sale.
We have a bake sale.
Yes. And that's important for that.
Yeah.
I'm with you.
You have your meal, and then you have your sweets.
Yeah, I like the way you think. We're right here. Yes, ma'am.
And they're still, to this day, they're still taking donations. You contact Carlos Salas, which is on Facebook, or It'll be on the event page as well. Pete Pena or Anita Stefflet or Clara.
Or they can hit you guys up and y'all can direct them into the right place as well, correct?
100%.
Good deal.
And they're taking items. We have a Venmo to donate if you want to just do a cash donation. If you want to donate items for the auction, it's contact one of us.
That was going to be my next question is, you know, obviously other than going and supporting and being at the event and all that, what can we do? What else can we do as a community? Do you guys, you know, do you need donations, right? You know, what other things can we do to make sure that this is just the best event that it can be for you all?
For one, spread the word. Just like you said, Victoria is coming together. Spreading the word and getting it out there, sharing it on Facebook, telling your friends, all that is an amazing help. Then yes, cash donations, monetary donations, donation items, auction items.
Yes, sir.
Whether it's gift baskets, gift cards, some piece of art you created, giving a donation to a haircut place that you go. Mm-hmm. Those all will help tons. Mm-hmm. Anything, nothing's too small. Absolutely. Anything at this point is valuable.
Good deal. Well, man, I've enjoyed the time of you all being here. You know, through this whole thing, I never heard you portray yourself as a victim at all. You know, you're here to fight a fight and you're here to win, and I respect that and I appreciate that. You have my utmost support. Young lady, thanks for all you do in the community as well. We're very grateful. We wish you guys the best of luck. I know you're going to have an amazing event, and we're always here to back you and support you with whatever we can do. And so thank you so much. Go kick some butt out there, man.
Gotcha.
We got you. We appreciate you, man. Guys, let's take a quick word, and we are going to be back with our Middle of the Week, and it's a good one this week. We'll be right back.
Since 1932, Wallick Volk has been closing mortgages and doing it the right way. The reason why the Volks opened up a bank at the height of the Great Depression was because the bank needed to be opened at the height of the Great Depression. And it was good for the community at that time. A lot of the banks were going under. In order to keep that community sound and stable, it was something that they did. I think that says something about who Wallick Volk was 85 years ago. And the only way you get to continue to do it is if you consistently do it great. And we plan on doing this for another 85 years.
I'm David Murphy with Chick-fil-A Victoria. Chick-fil-A made its debut in Victoria, Texas way back in 1980 with our first restaurant in Victoria Mall. 20 years later, our first freestanding location opened at Whispering Creek. Fast forward another 20 years and our licensed location opened inside the UHV University Commons. Next is our biggest endeavor yet, a massive new restaurant taking up an entire city block on Rio Grande. When it opens, we will have grown our Chick-fil-A Victoria family from 20 team members back in 1980 to more than 250 dedicated and caring people who are proud to serve our guests and community by building lasting relationships and creating unforgettable experiences. It is our pleasure to serve you, Victoria.
All right, guys, we are back with our Middle of the Week, and this is probably going to be my favorite one ever. I am a burger guy all the way, and well, I'm not even going to let him explain yet because I want to stop right there real quick, and I want to say thank you to this guy right here because we did something this past week that was really, really, really special to me, to my office, to everybody that was a part of it. He reached out probably a couple months ago, to be fair, and was like, hey, I want to feed first responders. I want to do something special. I want to get back in the community. Help me with this. And I said, absolutely, we'd love to. And then I got busy, and he had to chase me for like 6 weeks, like, hey, dude, I really want to do this. I really want to do this. And I was like, yeah, me too. And I just kept kicking the can down the road because I had a whole bunch of stuff going on. Well, we finally stopped what we were doing, and we made this first responder appreciation lunch happen. It was a very, very special thing. I want to thank everybody. I want to start with you with the chopping block. I want to thank Wallick Volk. I want to thank Thrivefuel. I want to thank AJ's Detailing. I want to thank the green team at Wallick Volk. Becca's Bakes. I'm sure I'm forgetting somebody. I hope I'm not, but it was a really cool deal of seeing community come together to thank community, and it was very special, and I was very humbled to be a part of it because everybody was there for the right reasons. Everybody that was there to serve, and everybody really, as the day went on, you just saw people growing closer to each other, and you saw magic happening, and it was just it was a special thing. And so you were the one that kicked that whole thing off, and you're one of the most humble dudes I know, and you don't like to take credit for stuff, but that was your baby, and you kicked that thing off, and you got that going, and I just wanted to say thank you for staying on me and making sure we did that because it was awesome, and that was one of the best things that I've been a part of all the events that I've done in town. That one just felt special, and I wanted to thank you for that. I feel new friendships and new things developing in this community, and I just think it's really awesome the way everybody's taking care of each other, and you started that one the other day, and so I just wanted to say thank you for that. It was just It was great, and it was awesome, and it was a good opportunity to serve community, and we did that. And I just wanted to say thank you. And so now we can get to the eating. Now that I made you all uncomfortable, because I know you don't like taking credit for stuff, but you earned that, man. And again, thank you for what you're doing in the community. You know, we all have businesses, we all have jobs, we have all that, but at the end of the day, when that stuff washes away, what we have left are relationships and friendships and taking care of each other. And you did a great job of just showing just that yesterday. And so, again, thank you to everybody that was involved with that. Thank you to all of our first responders that came by and picked up some of those delicious lunches. And just thank you to our community for being awesome. We appreciate that. Now, that's over. It's time to eat. Like I said, I am a burger dude, so talk to me. Tell me what you got going right here, because these look freaking amazing.
So the other day you told me you were a burger guy.
Yes, sir.
So what are we gonna cook next week? He said, let's do burgers, right? So I went to Sweet Fountains, got my buddy John. I got their jalapeno cheese sourdough buns. Reached in the case, got us 2/4 pound Wagyu patties, mashed them out real flat, did smash burgers, get some of our North Country bacon, little cheese. I mean, what else do you need?
Man, that's about it. For those that don't know, what is a smash burger?
Smash burger. Take a 1/4 pound ball, smash it out flat on the Blackstone, your hibachi, your griddle, whatever you're using, and it's just a real thin, crispy burger.
Man, you had me. Yeah. Let's just go. You had me. You had me from the beginning. You didn't even have to say anything. All right, I am just gonna no TV bites here. Oh no. Yeah, this is gonna be my favorite segment or meal ever. I've been challenged to eat this whole burger, and I don't really even think that's much of a challenge because this thing is delicious. But what we're gonna do is we're gonna go ahead and wrap the show. I'm gonna keep eating. Maybe it makes a cut, maybe it doesn't. But again, thank you to the chopping block. Guys, if you haven't been over there to get some of their stuff, it is spectacular. But more so, meet the family, meet the people doing it, meet the workers. They're awesome. What's that guy's name? And I forgot his name right now because I just had this delicious burger, knocked it right out of me, and I caught you with a mouthful. But that guy, your staff over there, they do a phenomenal job. Because I caught him in there when you were at the other store, and they took great care of us in there. Forgot the gentleman's name right now, but
Johnny Gardner.
Johnny, he does an amazing job. So if you're not there, Johnny's there and he takes care of it. Get in there and check these out, guys. These are delicious. I'm gonna keep going. I've got a delicious burger to eat. Thank you for what you do in the community. Thank you to everybody that's a part of all this and giving back and serving our community. Let's take it to the next level, guys. I'm proud to be a part of this. We'll see you next week. Thanks so much for tuning in to Victoria Events with Caleb Shaw. Make sure you comment down below, like the post, share the post. It really helps the algorithms. If you haven't done so already, make sure you follow our page. If you're watching on YouTube, subscribe and hit that notification bell so you don't miss any episodes. And if you have an event coming on you want featured on Victoria Events, shoot us a message. We'd love to help you get the word out there. Lastly, make sure you support our sponsors. We could not do this show without them, so we're very grateful. Thanks so much, Victoria, and we'll see you at the next one.